Yo, 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 yo. What's the deal? What is up? Let's get this shared up real quick. X uh, profile here. Pin this up. And we rocking, right? Okay. Um, get over here to game day. All right, all right, all right. What do we got? Set up a few things real quick. Bear with me, please. Yesterday, man. How about yesterday, though? Man, man, how about yesterday, right? The big dogs, man. That Coors game, that Dodgers game did not definitely did not disappoint, right? And that's why I came on here and targeted, a lot of these high totals games, right? So, and when you can identify it, I mean, what do you expect, right? Let me see something here. May 9th. Uh, Taking a look at my favorite two games yesterday was that Dodgers and that Colorado game. Y'all already knew that, and but the Boston game they didn't do exactly what I really needed them to do. Baltimore they did their thing, whatever. And shout out to the pitcher. He hit his strikeouts. I thought he was going to get more, but I didn't end up losing. Taking a look at the box score right now, and just want to let you guys know, give you guys a refresher of what can happen and what definitely happens. Um, I took a L on that too, man. I got hooked too, Pat. I got hooked too. I definitely got hooked, bro. I got hooked. So the starters here, outside of Bogarts, everybody that started this game for San Diego, they got at least three hits, runs, and RBIs, right? So I'm just trying to tell folks, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to tell folks, and it is what it is. Now the Rockies showed up yesterday, right? Everybody on their team had three hits, runs, and RBIs, except for two or three. But everybody who started, I want to say, had two hits, runs, and RBIs. Everybody who started had at least two hits, runs, and RBIs, except for Martini, right? So I mean, what else? What do you want me to say? What do you want me to do? Right? You know what I'm saying? You just got to. You like? I like them too, bro. Straight up. And when you bet them in the right spots, so you could have bet San Diego whole team and Colorado whole team basically at 2.5 and came out real profitable yesterday, right? And then that's why I'm looking at these high total games. You could also we already know what happened last night in that Dodgers game. It was 14-11, man. And when you're looking at the hits runs, I remember yesterday Kike, Enrique Kike, he was lighting up. He hit a bomb. Otani, of course, hit a bomb. And then, the hits runs and RBIs was pouring in, especially from the usual suspects, Otani, Betts, and Freeman. Freeman had five. Otani had three. I mean, Betts had three, and Otani had four, seven, nine. Right? You can't even go up to nine. And then Carroll just wet the bed in parlays, right? That's why it's very important to play straights. Suarez, he hit that bomb, and then Gurriel, he looked really good. Remember we looked at Gurriel yesterday? He hit that bomb, right? But at the end of the day, Perdomo got there. Thomas did not. Gurriel did. Marino did not. Suarez got there. Naylor got there. Gritchick came in. I mean, he pinch hit, but uh, Pavin Smith got there. Cattell Marte got there. Carroll did not. You could have straight betted all of those guys and came out profitable, right? But that's what that's why we do what we do, right? So um, right now, I want to touch on this Arizona game and this Baltimore game, right? So I've already looked at a few of these games. You see why I looked at a few of these games, and you see where I left off at with the Colorado game, right? So as in a sneak peek, uh, Fernando Tatis batting 500 right now versus this pitch mix. So I mean, so I left off right there, right? I left off right there looking at some of the higher total games. The higher total games I looked at was the Yankees at an over under of 10. I looked at I took a glance at the Braves game. I took a batter down here. And this 9 over under for this St. Louis Cardinals game, I took a glance at that game. I looked at this Milwaukee Brewers game. I skipped this Philadelphia game. Pitching pitching it looks good here. Okay, so you can look at some pitching props or whatever case may be, or just fade it because I'm not even looking at this game today at all. Jackson liked Schwarber for a bomb. If you want to look at some lefties, that's probably what it is. Jack Flaherty and DeGrom, man, no one's first inning type of shit, under type of feeling here. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not looking at that game for bats. Uh, Edward Cabrera and Smith on a bump here. We got an over under 8 here. I could see White Sox putting some runs up on Cabrera. I could also see Cabrera striking their ass out. Um, the Cubs, if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna have an opener, and then Keller's probably gonna open this game up, and then our number one prospect pitching guy, he'll be coming through probably after that first round of guys, right? After the first three or four come up, then hit like at the Alonzo, Soto, and Lindor. Then probably innings 2, 3, 4, and 5, some shit like that. Our pitch our rookie our pitcher we called up will come step into the fold. It's Boston Red Sox, Kansas City Royals over under 7, Crochet and Reagans, right? Numbers going to be inflated. Crochet and Reagan's, we got an over under 7. Probably no one's first inning candidate. Whatever the case may be, I didn't look at bats there. I did not look at bats in this Houston game. I did not look at bats in the San Francisco game. Jackson likes Buxton for a bomb. I think Buxton can hit a bomb off anyone. And keep in mind, I really wanted to take a look at Joe Ryan because Joe Ryan will give up bombs, okay? Don't get it twisted. He'll give up home runs. Now I need to look at this Dodgers game and I need to look at this Baltimore Orioles game, and I'm gonna get out you guys here. It's Saturday. It's Mother's Day is tomorrow. I'm gonna get out you guys here. Let's take a look right now, right? Because I got things to do too. Got to go get haircuts. Got to go get presents. Got to do all this type of stuff, right? So let's get busy. Um, and I'll tell you the bats that I liked. I'll tell you the bats that I liked when I get done with these two games, and it's a wrap, right? Arizona Diamondbacks, we have I think it was over under 9 here. We have over under 9.5. Okay, so we got Dustin May, we got Corbin Burns. I definitely wanted to take a look at this one here, so I would take a look at Burns real quick here. Get myself a refresher. Pull this down and spec XFIP is up. Okay, he's giving up 5 bombs, one on run apiece in the last 2 games. So 8 strikeouts versus Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa Bay Rays, I looked at them earlier. I'll tell you about what I looked at them because it's interesting with them. But okay, it's got a multiple earned runs in every game except for one, which was that last one versus the Mets. Splitters, 4 home runs versus righties. Okay, let's take a look here. And then we got Dustin May on the mound. Cubs just lit him up, I think. 53% ground ball rate there. He's got a K percentage of 20. All three bombs on the season, two versus Atlanta. Gave up seven to the Cubs. When he gives up runs, every game except for two, he's giving up 3 runs or more. Yeah, I expect him to give up runs today. I expect this game, this season to pop, this series to pop off just like it's been popping, right? Uh, Corbin Burns, 15 extra base hits, 5 home runs, 9 extra base hits for Dustin May, 3 home runs. Let's take a look at these righties first for uh, the Dodgers, right? Let's take a look at these Dodgers righties. Dodgers, right hand pitching, right hand hitters. Click Corbin Burns, and then we'll see what we can come up with here. Okay. All right. So, um, over the course of the season, Teoscar's not here. Mookie Betts, Andy Pajes, okay. Will Smith batting 355 versus Pitch Mix. Mm, let's bring it in a little bit. Will Smith K percentage is down. That's good to see. Mookie Betts K percentage is down. That's good to see. Definitely good to see there. 21 days, 3 weeks. This is where I roughly want to see right now the 3 week sample size. Some of these guys not striking out. That's interesting there. Teoscar would have been somebody I would have liked. No bombs for Will Smith, but his average is up. He is making contact here and there. Kike, nighttime, last 3 weeks at night. I would have been betting on Teoscar. I sure would have. 14 days. Uh huh. Okay. Well, we'll pay attention to who's in the lineup when the lineup comes out. But Mookie Betts can talk off anything from Will Smith as long as his K percentage is down. In this time span, see Mookie doesn't have any no barrel there. Isolated powers down, so little hits, little tappers, or whatever the case may be. And this Mookie, he can pop off at any given time. We'll take a look at these lefties. And um, Otani is hotter than a depot stove right now. So let's take a look at these left-hand hitters here. Flick Corbin Burns on the lefties there. Okay. Mm. Freddie Freeman, 7 for 18. Versus pitch mix. Shohei. Would have thought they would have had a little bit better of a sample size over this pitch mix here. Don't think I have to go into the last 2 weeks or nothing like that. We know who's been hot and all that, but I will drive in there a little bit. Smaller sample size is going to be, I can bet that. Otani 4 for 11 with a bomb. Freeman 4 for 11. This will be the usual same suspects, man. Straight up, man. I ain't gonna waste y'all time. I know Freeman's in play. I know Freddie's in play. So that's gonna happen, right? Those are the two had the hottest batters on the squad right now. Flip on over here to the righties for Dustin. I mean for Arizona here, where where they have Dustin made the righties. Arizona. I don't know who I'd give the pitching lean to. Maybe a slight pitching lean. I don't know who I would give a slight pitching lean to. I don't know. Well, this is the lefties right here. So Arizona lefties here. Now, they look good. I really thought they were going to win that game. But after they got to a slugfest, I mean, what? It's anybody's game from there, right? So Ketel Marte is definitely, he's got like 3 home runs in his last 2 games. He's somebody you definitely want to, keep an eye out on, whatever case may be with that. But it's a lot of green going on here, right? Corbin Carroll might be Corbin Carroll Day. He went 0 for 5, no strikeouts, man. You know, 41 fly ball. He looks great, right? He looks great. Pavin Smith, they look like Pavin Smith not striking out. All these numbers are here over the course of the season, though. Hit the nighttime switch. Um, Marte, mm, Carroll, Pavin Smith. Uh, Josh Naylor not striking out. Let's bring it in though. Come on here. Gather on in, guys. Gather on in. Last 2 weeks. Corbin Carroll, Perdomo. He's 5 for 14. Alec Thomas 6 for 10. Corbin Carroll 58% K rate. Pavin Smith 30% K rate. Similar numbers to yesterday, right? Same shit almost. Same stuff. Um, Marte must have hit one of them bombs yesterday. Let's see. Yeah, off a fastball. Okay. All right. Switch over to these righties here. Hmm. Same thing with Suarez. The power numbers are still there for Suarez. Suarez could be warm, straight up. He hit a bomb yesterday. Uriel had a bomb yesterday. Let's see. So the bomb, I think he hit a bomb yesterday, right? I think so, yeah. But that home run that he hit yesterday didn't come off any one of these pitches, so that's one thing there. Suarez hit one yesterday, um, and that came off a fastball. Okay, Suarez been swinging the bat versus pitch mix lately. All that green on the exit velo, so that looked pretty good there. Um, Not even going to. I'm gonna just go straight to the last 2 weeks here. Okay, last 2 weeks. Oh, I want to skimp it in a little bit to the last 13 days. No, 12 days. Okay, last 12 days because if I go 13, 14 days, that's when Suarez hit them 4 home runs in that one game. So I went to a last little 12 days, right? Um, Two guys, but he's still 4 for 9, still with a bomb, so he could still be warm, right? So Suarez, is somebody we need to keep another eye out on, right? I'm not a big fan of the strikeout, and that's the thing, right? Yesterday, that pitcher, his strikeout, his strike, I forgot his name, Dodgers pitchers, his strikeout percentage wasn't that high, right? So yeah, of course, same thing with Dustin May. I don't think Dustin May's strikeout percentage is that high right now. It's sitting at what? His strikeout percentage is sitting at 20%. I can look at some of his splits and see how he fares to righties. um, I could have also looked on. Matter of fact, I can look on game day. Just look on game day and see what his strikeout percentage to righties is. And his strikeout percentage to righties at 18%. Both of these guys' strikeout percentage to righties at 18%. So higher strikeout batters, not too much worried about them. As you can see, just like Corbin Carroll, he went 0 for 5 yesterday, but he did not strike out, right, with that high ass strikeout rate. So, and then you look at some of these strikeout rates. Right now, the last 12 days, whatever the case may be, he's faced these pitch mix of quite a bit, and he hadn't struck out. Loris Uriel hadn't struck out either, right? Randall Grichuk hadn't struck out. So if he pops up in the lineup some type of way, these guys hadn't struck out. So I think you can look at, I think you can. I don't know, man. It could be anything could happen. I don't know if they blew their load yesterday and just ran up all their runs yesterday, but with high powered offenses like this, I couldn't talk you off anything. The over is in play. If you ask me, the over is in play. Or team totals and stuff like that. I don't mind targeting team total for somebody like Arizona for sure. We'll probably let me see what this team totals look like for both teams here. 4.5 for Arizona, favored it to the over, under rather, favored it to the under, and Dodgers favored it to the over, right? So I couldn't talk you off the over team totals over anything like that, right? Um, Corbin Carroll, Suarez, Marte. Oh man, Lourdes Gurriel. The list goes on and on for these two teams. So I'm looking for some for hats, bats to get busy, right? I probably sprinkle on the over again. Next game and the last game I'm going to touch on would be this Baltimore Orioles game, preferably the Baltimore side. I want to actually no, both sides. Truth be told, right now we have a 9.5 under in this spot here. Um, uh, and that's favored to the over at minus 120. Then you're gonna get the team props here. Um, Baltimore Orioles team total sitting at 5.5, and the Angels sitting at 4.5. Right. So I'm not a big fan of this Angels team right now, but they do get a bump with this pitching matchup because you're gonna get um you're gonna get Gibson on the mound, man. So Gibson got his ass tore up that first game, and um I don't know what he's let me see. Gibson. I expect runs to be put up here either way it go. With 11% K rate, that's not good at all. Um um his FIP, all that shit, that's up. He gave up 3 earned runs to Kansas City Royals and 9 to the Yankees. He gave up 5 bombs to the Yankees, 1 bomb to the Royals. So he's giving up runs right now. And on the other side here, um, I forgot the kid's name. What is it? Kakanowicz or some shit? Um, Kakanowicz. Yeah, let me see the Kakanowicz. Um, he's got a 12% K rate, right? ERA, FIP, all that shit is up, right? He's given up 5, 3, 2, 4, 6, 2 runs. Strikeouts, went over 4 strikeouts once. Walk a few batters here and there. He's given up 7 bombs, right? So, you know, yeah, that's what we want. This is what we want. This is what we asked for. He's giving up 6 bombs to lefties. So, Gunner, he went out there and hit that bomb yesterday, right? So Gunner could be warm, right? So I'm gonna be looking at Gunner. So Gunner got there for me yesterday, and O'Hearn got there for me yesterday. His runs and RBIs. I don't mind going back to the well on these boys again, right? So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna click on this. Wait a minute, these are two right hand pitchers or what? Yeah. So we're gonna to righties here. We're gonna look at these left hand batters for Baltimore. Let's not cut no corners. Let's go straight to the source, right? Um, he is giving up. Um, 3 bombs to that sinker and 2 bombs to that fastball, 1 bomb to that slider. I would have put him up pitch by pitch. Let me put that sinker up there first, though. Fuck, he's throwing that 50% of the time. Let me put that sinker up there. And then we'll finish it off with the rest of them pitches. These are righties, though. These right hand pitchers, right? Yeah, these right hand pitchers. Okay. So, uh-oh, it's about to go down, right? Let's see what we got here. So, hmm. Okay, this is just one sinker. Okay, this is just a sinker. All right. So Cedric Mullins got one. Ali's got one. Okay, this is just a sinker. Okay, what I'm gonna do? I'm just add in all his pitches. Add in all his pitches. Um, Adley at Mullins got 4 bombs. O'Hearn's got 4 bombs. Adley's got 3. Jackson Holiday's got 2, and 1-1-1. Right. Gunner on the season is batting 4-5. We're just gonna keep on riding that Gunner train and O'Hearn. As long as the O'Hearn's hitting cleanup, and as long as O'Hearn's hitting behind Gunner, I'm gonna always like the hits, runs, and RBIs right there. So that's how we're gonna look at it. Boom, nighttime switch. See how they look at night. O'Hearn and Gunner right here, neck and neck, right? Okay, so 3 of O'Hearn's bombs came at night. Slide on over here. Uh, Low K rates for O'Hearn and Gunner. So I really like to see that there. O'Hearn's barrel rate, uh, Gunner's shit and creeped into the double digits. So that's something to be looking at there. Yeah, so shit. Hey. All right, so let's just go straight to the 14 days, man. Let's cut the bull crap. Last 2 weeks. I was gonna look at the last 3 weeks. So Jackson Holiday has a bomb. O'Hearn is narrowing down to O'Hearn, Gunner, and Holiday, but no O'Hearn and Gunner for sure. Gunner barrel is down, fly ball is down, right? Um, barrel rate is decent for O'Hearn. Fly ball could be higher. All these guys last 2 weeks not striking out. That can not bode well for somebody like him, right? The pitcher. So I'll leave it at that, right? So um, I'll flip this back and take a look at the right hand batters here. See what he's doing to righties. How's he fare? One extra base hit. Sinker 55% of the time. So I'm gonna go take a look at that sinker individually to righties real quick. I'm gonna see who really likes that sinker. So the sinker, only one person got a bomb on it, and that's Tyler O'Neill, which Tyler O'Neill came back. So we definitely gonna have to take a look at Tyler O'Neill. Westberg, mm, Rice ain't striking out. None of these guys too much striking out on that sinker, but let's throw the house at him real quick. Let's throw the pitches in there. That is the fastball, sinker, and slider. Ah, snap. Let's see. Laureano's got 3 bombs. Westberg's got 3 bombs. Don't know if Laureano's going to be in the lineup. Um, Nighttime. Okay. Fly ball 50 for Laureano. His barrel rate is up. Okay. Slide that down. Don't know if Laureano's going to be in the lineup, but he's been hitting. Um, Mountcastle's 4 for 19. Hmm. Hmm. Mostly all these bats look pretty good, man. I can't talk you off anything, truth be told. Uh, Let me go back here. let's flip the script here to let's flip the script here to the righty. Los Angeles Angels here. Okay, right hand. Here it is. Four extra base hits, two home runs. It's all bad over here for uh Gibson. Gibson. He's giving up two. He's throwing a sinker 50% of the time so far. Let's take a look at that versus righties. Let's take a look at that sinker real quick, man. Soler did not get in that lineup yesterday. That was interesting. So Ward got four bombs on that sinker. Uh-oh. It's probably about to go down. Oh, Hoppy got two. Soler's got two. What these K percentages look like, because this is the highest strikeout team in the league, I want to say. So if he's going to keep throwing that sinker like that a lot, he only had two outings though. So Taylor Ward is green as hell. Um, hmm. Hoppy low K rate, whatever case may be with that. Just want to see if they've seen sinkers a little bit lately. Let's see. Pretty much not the usual suspects. No bombs off of it. Taylor Ward's got a bomb in the last week. Right, let's run it back. Run it back. Let's throw the kitchen sink in there. All the pitches. And I say that, I mean all the pitches. Soler 3, Ohapi 4, 5, two for Trout. Don't know when he's coming back. Cableson just move up a little bit when they put them in, but they do like the slide, the sinker, and he's throwing that pitch 50% of the time to righties. Maybe less, maybe more. He's only started two games, so we'll see. Right? Nice switch here. K percentage is down, so I probably don't look too much into the K percentages, but damn, look at that shit. They just strike out, boy, man. But if he can't get them out, they might manufacture some runs on him if he can't get them out. Let's look at the last 2 weeks. Okay. Taylor Ward's got two bombs in the last 2 weeks. He's 4 for 11, 25% K rate, 62% fly ball with two bombs there. Okay. Oh, Hoppy Nato. All right, Nato. Taylor Ward, two bombs came at night. This will be a night game. So I know he doesn't have the great strikeout stuff. We do have great weather in this game. Let's see. Yeah, we got good weather in this game. So I expect runs to be put up, right? I expect runs to be put up. Nito Ward. What's projected lineup should projected to look like? Nito Ward, Soler, Ohapi, Mullins, Henderson, Rushman, O'Hearn, O'Neill, Holiday. Ooh, damn. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, well, let me give you guys a rundown, right? Of what I like real quick. Um, I didn't add a lot of bats, but I do. I didn't. The last bats that I was just looking at, and a few I didn't add a lot of them, but I'll let you guys see. So first and foremost, today I asked uh, I asked Jackson today. Give me their top home run plays. They gave me Otani, Schwarber. Judge, Freeman, Buxton. I told them to give me their top bets. They gave me um, Braves -1, Yankees on the run line, uh, Dodgers over 9, uh, San Diego Padres 1.5, -1.5, um, under in the Red Sox game. That's that. Uh, Taking a look at the bets that I had to the side here. Um, O'Neill Cruz. I can talk you off at least a hit for him, right? Uh, James Wood, at least a hit. He's a home run candidate. Contreras, win. Contreras, like he he's got like a mini streak going or something like that. But Contreras, Mason Wynn probably got about he's got a hit streak going. Victor Scott's got a hit streak going. Uh, Brandon Donovan and Burleson. So I like these guys for some hits, not some bombs. Uh, um, 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 I like them to put up runs, man. I do. St. Louis Cardinals. Um, I do like them to put up runs. They don't strike out much. Arenado is the only one who got a home run versus that guy. So don't be surprised if Arenado don't come out there and hit a bomb. I did where I stopped at was Yandy Diaz, and I just stopped putting names up for the rest of the slate. So I'll pick up right here. So what I uh, um, Nate Lowe too. If you just really want to get to a hit or something like that, I can see instances where Nate Lowe get a hit, and so it is what it is. Now this Milwaukee game, right? It looks it's a 9.5 over under in this one. I couldn't figure out where the runs going to be coming from, but I do see flashes here. Now Tobias Myers, he does throw that fastball predominantly, and I like the Brandon Lowe when versus a fastball, not nothing else. I like Brandon Lowe versus fastball. The thing about Brandon Lowe, Aranda, Meisner, these guys will strike out. So the lefties get a bump, right? Simpson wouldn't look at him nothing but a hit. Brandon Lowe can definitely hit a bomb. Aranda can get you a bomb, but you know, if I'm ranking these lefties, just the lefties alone, because I do like the lefties. I like the spot for the lefties, but I don't know. I think Brandon Lowe and Randa neck and neck. Then come Meisner. On the right hand side, I do like Yandy Diaz. The K's are down. I think he could. I think he could. I like Yandy Diaz. The K's are down, right? So it is what it is. Um, what up, Ed? What's going on? I'm about to get up out of here. I do it a quick drive by. Um, and then the Philly game, I didn't look at that, right? The Texas game, it's got an underfield to it. Great pitching. Didn't look at any bats. Um, like I said, Miami. You can look at Cabrera for strikeouts. Shane Smith. I don't want to be messing with Shane Smith. He gets on my nerves, right? He goes out there and pitch good. He don't go over like 5 innings, but he pitches most of the time. He pitches good. Crochet, Reagan's. You can look at strikeouts here for both pitchers. Uh, Underfield though, underfield, no runs first inning type shit. Um, didn't look at any bats for this Cincinnati game. Not interested in that. Joe Ryan will give up a bomb. He will give up a bomb. I didn't look at the San Francisco side to see who I think would go. The New York Mets and Chicago White Cubs, my Cubs. I didn't look at this game. Didn't want to be biased. Like I said, Kay Horton, he's our number one pick. I mean, our number one pitching prospect. He'll be pitching after the first inning probably, maybe second ish, but he's gonna avoid for the first go round. He's gonna avoid Alonzo, Soto, and the first three batters. He's gonna avoid them the first go round. Then he's gonna come in, shit, that type of shit. Um, Look, San Diego, Colorado. We've been doing this. This is the third or fourth day in a row, bro. Straight up. Go on there, find good numbers, take all their hits, runs, and RBIs. Yesterday, it was a feast. It was a feast. You got to straight bet because one of these guys gonna sell your parlay. You got to straight bet. Yesterday, 9 guys over here, 9 guys over here, combined what six? I think it was 16 of the 18 bats didn't hit their hits, runs, and RBIs. I'm not a fan of neither one of these pitchers. It's probably going to go down here, right? Anybody, you could take anybody for a bomb. Jackson Merrill would probably be mine, and Tatis. They probably neck and neck for me. Anybody can hit a bomb in this. And I said Reyes was going to get them hits yesterday. He went out there and got 3 hits. Y'all already know. The one guy that looked more like I would take him for a bomb on the Colorado side was McMahon. Colorado can go out there and sell sometimes, but these pitchers are ass, right? So just keep on riding the wave. The over has hit like 3 or 4 straight games. It is what it is. We just looked at the Dodgers game over. We just looked at over this. This is one of the games we looked over. Otani, Freeman, and whatever you want to get to for the Arizona side, I can talk you off. Pajes did look pretty good there. Um, Will Smith showed flashes, but at the end of the day, the top three and Freeman and Otani, Otani's been on the tear. I like it. Corbin Carroll looks really, really good. Cattell Marte 3 home runs in the last 2 games. He's back. Carroll did not strike out yesterday. Um, Dustin May's K percentage is down. So, Carroll does strike out, but his K percentage is down, right? I'm looking for Carroll to bounce back from an 0-5 game yesterday. Suarez looked good, right? So Suarez, he will strike out, but like I said, Dustin May K percentage is down. So, that's puts him in play for me. So, Pavin Smith will strike out as of late, but again, Dustin May's K percentage is down. Both of these teams team totals at 4.5. You can look at the over if you want. Gunnar Henderson and Ryan O'Hearn. As long as Ryan O'Hearn hitting behind Gunnar Henderson, I'm gonna like his hits, runs, and RBIs for sure. Both of these pitchers are super duper ass, right? So I could see this is a 9.5 over under. And this one, gonna have good weather. I couldn't talk you off anything. Tyler O'Neill just came back. Holiday looked good in spurts. Mullins, Henderson, Rushman, I think O'Hearn and Holiday all have at least one bomb versus this pitch mix. I expect them to put up runs at the end of the day. And same thing, both of these pitchers' K percentage are down. We know that Los Angeles Angels strike out the most in the league, but I don't know if Gibson could even strike one of these motherfuckers out. Soler wasn't in the lineup yesterday. Neto looked good at times. Ward looked good all the way through the flick. Just remember, they do strike out. Ohapi look good at times. Um, all these first 4 or 5 guys can give you a home run. So don't get it twisted. But me personally, I'll be looking at hits, runs, and RBIs, right? So favorite bats, Rushman, Otani, Freeman, Carroll, Suarez, Marte, um, Tatis, Machado, Merrill, Ryan McMahon, Reyes, uh, Yandy Diaz, Brandon Lowe, Aranda, um, Reese Hoskins, right? Reese Hoskins. Um, it's gloves off here, right? But if I had to take a side, it would be New York Yankees here. But Goldsmiths, the Grishams, all those guys. You know, Judge, especially. I mean, come on now, right? So St. Louis, Mason Wynn, Donovan, uh, Contreras, Mason Wynn, Donovan Contreras, Burleson, Scott can talk off a hit. None of these guys. James Wood hit all the way up to a home run. No, low. I can see him getting a hit. O'Neill Cruz, right? I don't know when the Atlanta bats are gonna wake up. I can't even recommend them guys. I mean, I don't know, man. But Andrew Haney has been pitching bad, man. So these boys, it's a matter of time before these boys, explode on a run. So we'll see what's gonna happen. All right. I put out the video for Jackson. So it is what it is with that. Good luck today, man. Good luck today. I will be betting a lot of those guys for hits, runs, and RBIs. I'm going to go and I'm going to go as far as the pitching standpoint here. Um, Only thing I can say about this New York game is both of these teams, WRC plus, are really good versus left-hand pitching. We got two left-hand batters pitchers on the mound, but athletics, they haven't seen lefties that much. They seen lefties the third least in the season this season, right? So who and then Carlos Rodon is not a bad a bad pitcher, but he'll give up power to right hand batters. Okay, Rodon will if he's having a bad day, if he's having a bad game, but he does got that shit though. He does have that shit. His worst split last year, I think, was on the road versus righties. He gave up 28 home runs and to righties and three to lefties. Um, as far as Gary Crochet in Kansas City and Cole Reagans, like I said, two great pitchers here. I don't know what to do straight up. KC don't strike out that much. 6.5 Ks. If it come out at 6.5 Ks, and I probably not even going there. Cabrera, I don't mind his strikeouts. And then these guys look like a no runs first inning for me. Uh, Probably this White Sox game and probably this Kansas City Royals game. You could also get one here in the Cincinnati game, a no runs first inning. Uh, but a lot of them strikeout pitchers, they definitely will give up bombs, right? Because that's what they do. They strike people out and they give up home runs. All right. Peace out, man. Peace out. I'll give you guys a quick look. No, I already put the Jackson video out, so you can catch that. So I'm out of here, man. Gotta do things. Gotta do things. Gotta do things, man. Peace out.